There we go. I've pressed the button. I have pressed the button and everyone should be here. Sorry. Charlie had to put makeup on and then... Oh, hang on. Let me turn that sound down. Well, you can see our little eyes in the background there, sort of. See that? Exciting. Ignore the mess on that side of things. Charlie had to do her makeup and then... Where Lena's got a poorly eye, Charlie's just given her a quick wipe, so Lena is a little bit more presentable for everyone. Thank you, everyone, for joining us this morning or this evening for you guys that are in Australia or wherever you are in the world. Awesome to have you. Awesome to have you. We'll wait for more people to join, and then we will start talking a little bit more about things, I suppose. Hey, I always tell her that, Ryan. I always tell her she's gorgeous and all that, but, you know, women... Oh, Pixie wants to come as well.
I can't have all of them. Hey, Pix.
There you go. We've got Pixie and Lena here. We're going for a cup of tea. Milk, 2 sugars. I hope you put 2 sugars in.
I did put 2 sugars in. I don't think you need 2 sugars in a cup that size, but...
I do. More sugar, the better. I am not sweet enough.
I am.
Right, let's get actually looking at what people are saying. It's quite difficult to see. Hello, hello, hello. Right, let's start saying some hellos to people, shall we? That's always a good start. Hang on, let's see from where I actually pressed go. Samantha, hi Samantha. Hi Wendy. Rowan, Ryan, Donald, hello, hello. Ashley, top 40 researcher. Are you a top 40 researcher, though? That is the real question. Nugget and Brooks, hello. Penn, hello. I've said hello to Ryan. Herb, Susan. Lena, well, she's closing her eye now for some reason.
I think it's just because I've wiped it and put drops in. She's not very happy because she's had drops put in.
She's been getting better. You're being a bit dramatic, aren't you? No, you're being dramatic. It's getting better. Hi, Alan. Hustler Vista. Melissa. Hello. Dingo and Dingo Show. Hello. Linda. Sally. Jim. Peter. Marcus. Hello. Ruth. Hello. Salisbury Karate Club. Michelle. Hello. Hello, Mum. Hi, Sharon. Nate. Hello. Muse Claviator. Hello. Mark. Kelly, Marcus, Chandler. Yeah, Chandler's in America, so that's a early morning for him. Water Polo Wizard, John, hello. Frankie, Beaky, Crazy Cattle Lady. That's everyone that I've caught up with now, but I will keep going. Hi, Still Fabric, welcome. I don't know why she's being so dramatic.
I know, she's literally being so dramatic right now.
She's been, so we'll talk about, don't drink my tea. Hi, Mary. Hi, Mandy. Jeremy, hello. We're quite lucky that we got out in time, really, aren't we?
Yeah.
With what we hear about the weather. The weather has been awful, right? Oh, man. I'm going to see, I did need to look at my diary. So... Talking about the Rugby League World Cup. Hi, Eagle. The Rugby League World Cup, England did absolutely destroy Fiji yesterday. But the Rugby League World Cup final is on November the 19th. Saturday, November the 19th. At Old Trafford in Manchester. So, maybe that might have to be my first Rugby League game. I don't know. We'll find out, shall we? Samoa. I knew it was one of the islands. My bad. Yes, we'll see. We'll see if I can get tickets to that maybe, and go up to go up to Manchester and do a vlog. That would be quite cool. First ever Rugby League game, being the final of the World Cup. I will do my best. I have looked at it yesterday, and I will do my best. They'll definitely be able to get tickets because it's not that popular, is it? Oh, Jeff has joined. The Rob's Red Army. Thank you, Jeff. I like the name of my membership. That's awesome. Thank you, Water Polo Wizard. For the next quality Melbourne
coffee.
I just didn't bother doing coffee because I know I wouldn't like it. We've sort of just forgot to do it. We did film the iced coffee, but the camera didn't work when we did it. So that, yeah. Go on, Pen. What is your request? Manchester is like 4 hours from where we are, I think.
I think it's like 4 hours.
4 or 5 hours.
Maybe 5. You can fly there though. We can fly there in no time at all from Southampton.
Good shout. Maybe I'll fly there without you.
I actually have plans on the 19th anyway.
What are your plans?
It's Mia's birthday party.
When's our bowls? The
weekend before.
Okay, that's okay. Right. Yeah, right. What we're going to do, I'm still waiting for Pen's request. What we're going to do, once, like we normally do, is we're going to stop, shitbag. Well, there's a Pixie t-shirt. Ow. There is a Pixie t-shirt in the store. We actually have the Pixie t-shirt. Yeah. I'll get it in a minute.
Do we?
No, we have a Pixie jumper.
No, I've only got my Pixie hoodie.
Yeah, we've got a Pixie hoodie. What am I going to say? Right, we'll talk about the last couple of weeks. So obviously the last time we live streamed was at Perth Airport or Melbourne? Perth Airport.
Perth Airport.
Last time we live streamed was at Perth Airport, 2 weeks ago-ish, just under 2 weeks ago. Hi, Shirley. So we'll talk about what's happened in the last 2 weeks. It's gone very quickly, I can tell you that. I
can't believe how quickly the last 2 weeks have gone, if I'm honest.
Hi, Docker Rocker. It has gone so quick. It is ridiculous how 2 weeks can go. But saying that, 3 weeks in Australia went quickly as well. So that was, yeah, we're going to talk about that. What's been going on in the last couple of weeks. And then we'll get seeing where the conversation takes us. You guys can obviously ask us questions. And that'll be awesome. That'd be awesome to do that. Hold that one, Eagle. Hold that one, and I'll let you know. But hopefully everyone watched our video about our likes, dislikes, and favourite moments in the places we visited in Australia. I would stress it wasn't meant to upset anyone. It's not personal attack on anyone. It was simply our things we liked and disliked. It's people like different things. They really do. No, that's why we'll go back. We're going to go back next year. I've literally just looked at flights, but it's like you can only seem to book like 11 months in advance.
Yeah, it won't let us do.
We can't.
It's only just allowing September at the end of August.
Because we're going to book flights to Perth, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll stop in Perth and then.
So we're going to do Heathrow to Perth.
Probably. Yeah, and then we'll do the domestic
flight. Maybe on the way back, can we stop in somewhere else? Like Singapore?
Don't know. Maybe.
Like 2 days?
Don't know. Anyway, we will. We are looking at booking. As soon as it comes live, we'll book. But yeah, right. Okay, what have we been doing? No, we've not eaten all the fruit chocks yet. What have we been doing? So,
should we address Lena's eye first?
You can address Lena's eye. You can do that if you like.
So Lena, it literally looks worse than it is because she's she's being a little bit dramatic this morning, and she's all sleepy. But Lena has an ulcer on her bad eye, so she's having to have eye drops, which she's not the biggest fan of. But it was getting better. You agree it was getting better?
Yeah.
And then just being dramatic. Just today, she's just point blank refusing to open it. But it's all on the mend. We've got eye drops. She'll be fine in a couple of days. So that was kind of when we first got back.
The issue we had was, so Lena was sorry, I just have to respond to Jeff. Pleasure to be here. I'm glad, Jeff. Been at the local bowling club all afternoon. Don't bowl. Too political and interferes with the drinking. I do hear the bowls clubs serve cheaper alcohol, but you have to drink. You have to play bowls at a bowls club, surely. Yeah, so the situation... Hi, Kat. Hi, good morning, Gareth, mate. Hiya, mate. Oh, Gareth, you may want to come to the Rugby League World Cup with me because you're up that way. We'll speak about that. So the problem we had was Lena was staying at my mum's / my sister's while we were away, and there's not a lot we can do. There really isn't a lot we can do while we're in Australia. And so the Sunday in Australia, it's technically still Sunday in England, but that was the day that Lena woke up and wouldn't open her eyes.
No.
And so we thought, maybe it's a bit of conjunctivitis or something. So Charlie told my mum or sister, whatever, to get some eye drops. And then we then got a phone call at about 3:30 a.m. Australia time while we were fast asleep on our last night. And it was my sister saying, I think we should take her to the out of hours, because obviously over here, I don't know if it's the same, but vets have their opening hours, and then if you want to go to the vets when they are closed, you have to go to the emergency out of hours, and they cost ridiculous amounts. So we said, no, just wait until the morning. Charlie arranged it for her dad to take her to our vets, and basically she's got an ulcer under her bad eye, and we've been giving her drops since. She hates it. You have to try and pin her down, hold her nose, and it's a nightmare. But she's getting better. She is getting better. That she's getting better. She's just being a bit dramatic, and
I think it's because I've just cleaned it. I think that's the problem this morning.
I've
just cleaned it, and she hates it being clean.
That was a little bit stressful on the last day, because obviously worrying about Lena while we can actually do anything, and relying on family to do stuff and look after her. But the family did look after her very well, whether it was my mum, my stepdad, that definitely my stepdad's favourite grandchild. Definitely. That's right. If my mum's still watching, we'll make sure he agrees. And then Charlie's family for doing the vets and stuff. And
my sister had her overnight, and my other sister took her to work with her because she needed eye drops and things like that.
Yeah. Also, it's Lena as in Lina, just so people know. I see people spell it wrong. It doesn't bother us. It doesn't matter. It's not it's an unusual name. But
what's her name from?
It's from a character from Dota, the computer game. Lina. Just so you know, it doesn't bother me. But I thought I should let people know. That's okay. It's better people know the right way, but it doesn't faze me either way. So yeah, we've been dealing with Lena. I was home for the first week back. I started chill. It's okay. It doesn't matter. She'll be fine. She's getting a bit more lively now as well and starting to play more. So, I was home for the first week. I didn't have a lot to do, so I was looking after her and whatnot. Charlie.
I went straight back to work.
She went literally straight back to work.
We landed at 5 a.m. I was at work by 10:30 in the morning.
You weren't.
Such a liar. It was 10:30. I left here at 10.
I thought you got there for about 12.
No, I got there at 10:30.
Oh, okay. Well, we landed at Heathrow. We landed at Heathrow at
5 a.m.
About 5 a.m. Before we had actually left England, we had booked the National Express, which is the bus that takes you from the cities to the airports. But so we landed at 5 a.m. The National Express wasn't going to get to us till about 8 a.m.
8:30.
About 8:30. So we were like, Charlie was like, because I got work, she just wants to get home. So we ended up paying for an Uber, which was about £85, which much cheaper than getting a normal taxi. So we got back about 6:30 in the morning. I had a little nap.
Yeah.
I didn't properly sleep.
Lena got dropped back to us about just before 8.
Yeah, and then Charlie went to work. But you think that helped you, do you?
Yeah, so I have suffered no jet lag at all. I've been back to work. I was straight back on normal time. If anything, I felt I've had more energy since I've been back.
Well, there you go. From the bags under my eyes that I'm trying to fix, I have not had good energy.
Saying, you need your eye gel.
No. Yeah, so Charlie went straight back to work. Yeah, Jeff. She went straight back to work, mate.
Worked 5 days straight.
Yeah, I
didn't have a day off till Sunday.
No, I had Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, most of Friday off, Saturday off, Sunday off, and then back to work this Monday just gone. So was the jet lag worse going or coming back? So I would say going there was worse, but
I don't think I suffered either way.
So yeah, so Gareth, I don't think. So I think jet lag for me coming home back to England, it was more of just I was tired, but it was more lethargic. It wasn't that I was out of sync. I could still sleep at the right times UK wise, but you
just didn't have a lot of energy the first.
I just didn't have a lot of energy, but I think going there to Australia, actually getting to Australia, because we didn't really sleep on the flight there, we were so tired. We literally had 10...
And with that 5-hour layover, we were so knackered that it was just normal.
Yeah. Hey, Graham, that's not nice. It's true, but that's not nice.
It is true.
So because I literally slept about 10 minutes on the flight.
We did sleep a bit more on the way back, though.
Sort of.
You still don't sleep well, though, do you?
No.
But you sleep better.
But I think, we have discussed this, but I'll say it again. Because we didn't sleep much at all on the way there, and with the delay that we had in Perth, it meant that we didn't get to our hotel in Melbourne on the first night till about midnight. So we crashed. When we woke up, we were pretty awake. We were awake. And that was the day we drove to Lorne. And I was dozing off in the car for bits of it.
Yeah.
You were as well. But I think it was just the fact that we hadn't had much sleep rather than the fact that we were jet lagged.
I was going to say, we hadn't slept for like 30 something hours. So
yeah.
I think it was more that than anything. But we didn't feel sick or anything, kind of thing.
Why would you feel sick?
You get quite bad nausea with jet lag. When you look up jet lag, you get quite bad nausea, but nothing like that.
So no, jet lag wasn't really an issue, I don't think.
The
but I've never
had. Just felt long. Though.
I've never had jet lag, so I don't really know what jet lag feels like.
No, but don't you agree? The flight on the way home just seemed to feel like it took a really long time.
Yeah,
I
sort
just saying,
of.
on the way back, I was like, I kept looking at the clock, and I was like, oh, it's only been 8 hours.
Yeah. It'd be a lot quicker if the plane just went in a straight line, wouldn't it? Rather than all like that. And then, so that was that week. I didn't really do a lot. I did some videos for YouTube. Charlie worked. We didn't really do a lot.
What did we do on Sunday?
Saturday? Okay, hold questions, okay? Hold questions. If you have questions, hold them, because otherwise I'll get distracted. But hold them. Come back to it.
Thank you, Graham.
Thanks, Graham, you bloody legend. You great galah. See, I've still got it.
You never had it.
Did I do the great galah when we saw the galah in the... I can't remember if I did. It was on the vlog. Anyway, right, Saturday, right, we're going through the 2 weeks. Saturday, I had an indoor bowls county trial for the county. Played all right. We beat the team that we were playing against in the trial, who were county players.
But you still don't know.
I still haven't heard anything. I doubt I hear anything because it's a closed shop politics. As hang on, who was saying? Jeff was saying.
Jeff.
As Jeff said, it's too political. Yeah, too political bowls is. But yeah, so I had a county trial. What did we do Sunday?
I'm trying to think what we did on Sunday.
I don't know either. I really don't know.
Did we go out?
Don't worry, Pen. The magpie will come. Magpie will come.
You refereed on Sunday.
Oh, I refereed
That's
Sunday
what you
morning.
did on
yeah.
Sunday. You refereed.
I've stopped refereeing on Sunday mornings, and my uncle asked me to referee his under 15s, and I was just too nice.
I think you refereed and we did housework, and then we sort of really had a lazy day.
Yeah. And then it's been back to work this week. This week's been back to normal.
For you.
Walking
I was already
dogs.
back.
Yeah, walking dogs for me, football coaching. Everything's been back to normal now. So there's not really been much to report of this week.
No, we had a bowls match.
Hi, Steve-O. Me and Charlie played our first round of the national mixed pairs. Indoors. Bearing in mind the outdoors, we got to the last 16 in the country. We're not as good at indoors, but we did win our first game quite well, which was good. Yeah, so that's pretty much.
We went to see Dave Gorman.
Oh yeah, we went to see Dave Gorman on Friday night, who's one of my favourite comedians. He has a slideshow. Dave Gorman is amazing. If you haven't seen any of his stuff, he's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And there's some of his like funny documentary stuff on YouTube as well. He's brilliant.
I like what Penn put.
Hmm?
If you can read fast enough.
What?
Go on, you got to find it on the screen. Because it's true. We are 10 minutes in and you've not mentioned it.
No, I
yet.
did just say it. I
What?
just said I'll mention it in a second.
Oh, I wasn't listening to
No,
you.
you clearly never
I'm
do.
too busy reading, I think.
You never do.
Lena, do you want to get down?
Well, I feel like I gained a lot of weight. So this was a big thing. Right. We can get in with some questions and things now and you guys. I feel like we did gain a lot of weight because we did eat quite a lot. It wasn't necessarily sweets and chocolates. We did have quite a lot of ice cream when we were in Adelaide because I had to get through 8 Golden Gay times.
But we did quite often eat 3 meals a day.
Yeah.
Which we wouldn't normally.
We did eat quite well. There was days where I thought, well, no, we'll treat ourselves. Let's go. I say we're only here once. We're coming again next year. But the point is, while we're here, we had the money. Let's make the most and try as much food as we can. Most of it was Asian food, but we've got to lose a little bit of weight now. I've tried not having breakfast some days.
Although you did just go and get us breakfast.
I did just go and get some croissants. Hi Matthew, well, very good, very good. I did eat a lot of gay times. I think I had 9.
Yeah, 9.
I think I had 9.
I think I only had 2.
No, I didn't. I had 10. Because I had 1 at this Sydney meet and greet. I had the 8. Did I have 8 packets? Or you might have had 1.
No. Oh, no, I had... Did we share the oat?
I don't know. Either way, we had quite a lot of Golden Gay times. Charlie had 4 cherry ripes as well. There's so much Asian food, and we love Asian food, so that wasn't a problem for us, I can tell you that. Are you sick of fruit chocs yet? I've been slow and steady. I haven't eaten them all. I really haven't eaten them all. I've been slow and steady because I know it's not easy to get them. It's pacing yourself. It's all about pacing yourself.
Whereas I just keep eating cherry ripes.
Yeah. Was the trip on budget? Now, this is an interesting question actually because we didn't have a budget.
No.
We didn't have a budget. I would also say if anyone's asking questions, we are getting to it, okay? But we're
gonna try and go down.
We'll just go down. So don't feel like we're ignoring anyone, okay? We'll get to it. What's the trip on budget? It's a funny one because we didn't really have a budget. We had what was in our bank account, and that was it. There wasn't really a budget.
No.
I thought we'd probably spend about £6,000. That's including flights and hotels and everything like that. I haven't actually worked it out, to be honest, but I don't think we're near that. I think we're more like 4,000.
I think we're probably between 4 and 5.
Yeah, maybe about £4,000 or £5,000, which is about $8,500.
Yeah, I would say that's probably roughly what we spent.
I think. So I think we did quite well, actually. I think we did quite well. I don't think we went over anything. I think we spent less than I thought we would.
But I think we didn't scrimp and save on anything we wanted to do.
No. We spent money on things we wanted to do, but it was from the help of people, help of Aussies, that allowed us to not spend as much, whether it was using the car to travel, whether it was taking us places, whether it was sorting out us with a hotel and staying at someone's house. And so that helped massively. Right. Ryan, we were not on holiday. It was a business trip. All right. Don't tell the Australian visa, but it was sort of a business trip. But it was still a holiday. Oh God, I'm losing people. Oh no,
you've gone too far. There,
oh, okay.
You're there.
Thanks, Jay. 1-to-1 ratio. Thanks, buddy. Nice game time. Hi, Big P. Thanks for coming, mate. Love a croissant. Love a croissant from Lidl. Lidl do great croissants from the bakery. Go on the old, we call it Slim Fast, Optifast. I assume that's our Slim Fast. Go on the old Slim Fast shakes. Hi, Claire. Thanks for joining us, Claire. Did Australia live up to your expectations? So we obviously we released the video yesterday about our likes, dislikes, and our favourite moments. Did Australia live up to expectations? Well, I've been telling everyone how amazing it was. We're planning on coming back next year. There was obviously things that...
There were things that were different.
And maybe less than what we expected. But then there were things that outdone it and over what we expected. So it's a tricky one to say, did it live up to expectations? Because I don't know what my expectations were in the first place. I don't know if that's okay thing to say. I don't know, but it's a really tricky thing to say. I can say what we liked, what we disliked, what we enjoyed, but I don't think it's fair to say if it lived up to our expectations, because there's always pros, cons, and things in between. Oh yeah, she's conked out, mate. She's conked out in Dingo Show. She is sleeping. Hi, Wendy. Oh, Wendy, that is poor timing. Thank you, Frankie. That's awesome. I like how YouTube do.
I like that little flying pair.
Yeah, I like how YouTube do these little animated GIF type things. What was the biggest cultural difference you found? It was the all the eucalyptus trees by the side of the road. That was the biggest difference.
Would you prefer to fly through Singapore? So, not necessarily. I only said about it earlier. You've gone too far again.
Sorry.
Because I actually would really like to go to Singapore.
Yeah, I'd love to go to Southeast Asia, but...
We really want to do Asia.
But the problem is, you're not really going to be experiencing Asia for a layover.
No, I was thinking stop there for a couple of days.
Maybe.
But who knows?
Does mean less time exploring, yeah.
And Pen's right, the leftover money will be used for other trips.
I've said this, Pen. I've said this.
That's what YouTube money goes on for us.
YouTube money is now going on trips and equipment for filming and things. Really tempted to buy a new camera, but I don't know if I need it. Probably
I don't
pushing
think you need it.
But everything we're making is going into YouTube. We have our other jobs to pay for our mortgage and life. So YouTube is going...
On
YouTube at the moment anyway, with the amount that we're making. It's going on YouTube. So anything we have left over is going for next trips. We're going to go away for my birthday in January.
Well, we were going for my birthday, but someone has something booked on my birthday, so we're going for his birthday.
So yeah, so that'll be another vlog. That'll be vlogs from wherever we go. We haven't decided yet. Well, Jeff, I don't really know what the difference will be with the exchange rate, to be honest. I would have spent the same amount in the UK, yeah. Did you GPS during your trip? As I assume, Roy, you mean, did we use Google Maps? And if so, yes. Google Maps was amazing for...
Even if we were walking somewhere, we used it.
In all three cities, even Canberra, we used Google Maps, which was great for the trams. That was what it was mainly for, wasn't it? Using for the trams. And also, I used it when we were... If I was a passenger driving somewhere, like when we went to the Blue Mountains, I used Google Maps a lot to kind of work out where we were, because it was quite good to be able to work out where you are, geography-wise.
Like when we were looking for the graffiti.
Yeah, when we were looking for the graffiti stuff in Melbourne, that we were using it there. Yeah. Thanks again, Jay. Not worth $8,000 now, bro. Well, technically, it didn't cost us $8,000, dollars-wise, because the vlogs have brought money back for us to,
Yeah.
That's what was so amazing about it. We filmed almost every day. We filmed 15 videos? 15 vlogs, plus all the other videos that we did. So, yes, it was very rare cost us about
we didn't have the camera on us.
Yes, it cost us about $8,000, but we were filming almost every day. So we were sort of working at the same time. So it didn't. Yes, it cost us $8,000 roughly, but obviously we've made some of that back through the work that we've done. Because that's why I say it wasn't just a holiday. We were filming for the channel to try and. What was great about the vlogs is that it's great to show you guys, but it's also our memories.
Yeah.
We can look back at it later on down the line and say, "Wow, that is what we done." Tim, are you family more annoyed that you enjoyed Oz so much that you're going back next year, which means after 12 months of them having to hear about it? Don't worry, they'll keep hearing about it. No, I don't know if they're fed up of hearing us.
My mum and dad really enjoyed, actually. I went round the other day and spoke all about the holiday and showed them all the pictures and things. And actually, I think they were really... I don't think they necessarily expected us to go that far away before we started doing YouTube and things like that. So, and they've not travelled that far, so for them it's great. Just learning about different places. My
mum's been watching every vlog. She's
probably our number one fan.
She watches it every time, and she likes it. My dad's, I said, goes to Australia, has been a few times, and so
he's interested anyway.
Sort of interested, but he's not the type of person to be interested. The problem is, so Wendy, the problem is the time. I know people have said about different times of the year, but the time that we went is perfect for us because we are heavily invested in playing lawn bowls. And so that time that we went is slap bang in the middle of the indoor and outdoor season, or outdoor and indoor season. So there's less commitments that we have to, we're not going to be letting anyone down or letting ourselves down, etc. So, but next year, we are going to go to Melbourne for the grand final weekend, but we're only probably going to be there for the weekend. But we want to go Perth, Darwin, Queensland, that sort of place.
Sunshine Coast.
Maybe Alice Springs.
Sunshine Coast.
It's Queensland.
Yeah, I know about Sunshine Coast.
So yeah. Did you see any barefoot people?
No.
No, didn't. No, we didn't.
Are you guys back in... We are back in England. You've gone too far. Again.
I'm so
you keep
sorry.
going up and down too quickly.
Every time I use the scroll wheel, yeah. We are behind on chat, but
we are massive. We were there.
Okay. Are you back in your home state, England, right? Well, it's not a home state. We don't call it in our home country, in England. We're back in England. We got back just under 2 weeks ago.
Will we go to Tassie next time?
We wanted to go to Tasmania. Maybe we will.
I think, especially now we know kind of we're a bit more aware of distances and things. I think we could possibly plan a bit more in advance this time.
That's top 40 researcher. That's roughly what we would have paid times 2. Yeah, that's roughly what we'd have paid. Was you puppy okay when you got home? Yeah, she was a little bit mopey. She was very mopey.
I love like she's just sandwiched between the two of us now. She's just stuck her head between us.
She was very mopey for the last week and a half.
She's had to wear a comb part of the time, so she's not been particularly happy.
Sorry. What, they're not Pen, what, they're not called eucalyptus trees? What? That doesn't even make sense. Well, that's awesome, Andrew. Thank you so much. I appreciate that you've enjoyed the videos and...
You're there.
Yeah, I'm glad you've appreciated the videos. We've loved doing them. That's the main thing. So that the fact that there's people watching them is awesome. As long as you guys watch the vlogs of when we're not in Australia, that's the main thing. Please watch the vlogs when we're not in Australia. I don't want it to go really good views and then bosh. No one's interested in England again. I'm going to Tokyo next year. Knowing my luck, I'll be there when you're here. Well, you know when we'll be in Australia now, Pen?
Same time.
Same time. We're not same place necessarily, but yeah. Hi, Jenny. It's sort of good to be home, sort of not. Being back in reality is a bit rough. That's a bit rough. So I'm keeping up.
Come on, you need to keep up.
Yeah, the problem is going to Singapore for 3 days means it's three less days
Australia
in Australia, doesn't it? And therefore, everyone's saying, well, you've got to go there, but we won't have time to go there.
But we've got a lot of Asia we'd want to do anyway, so maybe it's just a separate holiday.
A separate trip. Linda says, Rob, you walk dogs, so easy exercising for you. I don't do a lot of walking. The dogs do the walking.
He does not do much walking.
I just stand around and chat to people. 3 days in Singapore, great. How many exchequers now in the UK are we talking about? Are we talking about the government? Oh,
we're not discussing.
Charlie doesn't like talking about politics. That. Sorry, Charlie doesn't. I do. Charlie does not like that.
Is it Warhammer in the cabinet? Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's my orcs. My collection
of orcs.
Stuff. But I've not played it since before COVID. I really need to get back to it. And
But you need to learn the rules first.
I need to get back learning the rules because it changed. And anyway, Hi, Collingwood Tickle. We did see a bin chicken. Was that more exciting than seeing a koala?
No. They are ugly things, bin chickens. So gross.
See, even Susan's bringing up about the magpie now. Susan says, you didn't rank Canberra in your last video, but I'm guessing we know your favourite thing about it. Sorry, Charlie.
I'm just not making any comment.
It's not making any comment about the magpie attacking.
Let's move on.
Sorry, Susan. She don't want to talk about it.
Keep going.
How did you like the Blue Mountains? I haven't even been there
Amazing.
yet. Top 40 researcher. If you've seen the vlog, you will see how much we loved the Blue Mountains and how amazing it was. It wasn't that it's not that there were things to do there. You're not keeping busy by doing things, but you are. It just the experience of seeing it is just incredible. Honestly, it's incredible. Yeah, orcs, Chewy. Yeah. What are you guys talking about? Everything and anything, my friend. Just as well you left when you did, or you would have hired a boat. That is the fun. I know it's not the funny thing. That's probably not the right words to use. But yeah, the weather turned worse. It wasn't great when we were there, except the last weekend was all right. The weather turned bad, right? The weather did not turn very good. It got worse. So hopefully no one's suffering too much. Whoever's watching this, hopefully no one suffered too much. Fingers crossed. Thank you, Wendy. I'm glad you enjoyed the videos. Yeah, I don't know if I got the right visa for a working holiday. That's the only problem, Tim. So don't tell Australian security. Hi, Kathleen.
Hi.
Kathleen, we never did stay at your place. We would have, but I think because time, ran out because of us having to go to Canberra. Otherwise, we would have come to your place and whatnot. Ah, Pen, I didn't even know you had orcs. Oh, man. You should have said. We could have chatted about it. Did you like the fashion here, Charlie?
I didn't actually do much shopping, really, or look at much things.
Everything's expensive. That's
the only thing we did get, all them T-shirts we got on the last day. That's an Australian brand.
When we went to Ballarat.
What's the brand?
I don't know. Have you got it on?
Yeah. Gander.
We did buy. I bought one top, and you bought like five tops from Gander. They were quite nice T-shirts.
And actually, I've realised if I spend over $100, I can get them shipped to the UK for like barely any money. They will ship them to me. I found that brand on the last day, and literally, I could buy so many clothes from there.
I don't know how far behind we are.
We are quite far behind, I think.
Are we? Okay. Sorry, we are getting to people. I promise. How's it been back at work? Melissa asks.
Fine. Stressful because it's now working in retail at Christmas. It's go, but it's all right.
Yeah, Christmas time is coming. Holidays are coming. Are we at the bottom? Maybe we're not far behind. Unless I've just missed everyone. Oh.
I don't know. I think you've made a mistake somewhere.
Hang on.
Yeah, because you've missed all of... Oh, God, we are really far behind.
Hang on. Oh, I did. Right.
Right. I think we're here. No, go past that. The postcard.
Right.
We're there.
Okay, no, hang on. Good, great, yes, sorry. Every time I use the scroll wheel, it goes too far.
We don't actually know if the postcard beat us home.
Your nan's in hospital.
My nan's in hospital, so I don't know if she's been in hospital since she would have got the postcard, so we don't know.
So yeah, I'm not sure.
But she was very happy with her koala gift.
Yeah, Ryan, you're right. You can't put a price on travel experiences, which is why we didn't necessarily scrimp when we didn't have when the option was there to scrimp, we didn't necessarily scrimp. It was like when we went to Morning Peninsula Hot Springs. We had our little clay thing, didn't we?
Yeah,
went extra and paid for that. Yeah, that was cool.
I just wish the lady had taken more flattering photos of us there. They were not flattering photos at all.
Marcus, I really liked what you said about exploring your own country more now you've done it.
Hello. You coming back?
I assume you mean that now that we've been to Australia, we realise that actually travelling a little bit further is okay. We plan on it. We're having a couple of weeks off from vlogs because we've got all the Australia vlogs, and then we're going to get back to it when we've got a little bit more time.
As I said, we've got a lot of catching up with family to do and things like that. Like, we're going to your mum's later. I've only just seen my mum, etc.
Yeah. Rob, question. Kerry asks, is that why you have to say it's a business visa rather than a holiday when you travel overseas? Learning about travel here with you too. Kerry, so I technically just said it was a holiday visa. We didn't actually say it was a business visa, a business holiday visa. We just did it. That's right. Yeah, we just did it. It was a holiday visa because it technically was a holiday.
Yeah, it is a holiday.
We were just filming at the same time. Yeah, we were working. Love the Mexican dog, Charlie. What?
I don't get that.
I don't understand. Oh, while you're here, make sure you hit the like button as well. We've only got 75 likes, but we got like 200 people in here. So make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe to the vlog channel. It is in the description, and you can see all of our videos from Australia. I think there's still about 5 more.
5 more.
About 5 more to come. I still need to edit. Yeah. Maybe you did bowls. Maybe you did to play bowls in Australia. Okay, I'm losing track. Love watch Charla. Thank you so much for the $5, buddy. Love watching the vlogs as I prepare for my trip there in a few weeks. Oh, exciting! Awesome, Charla. That's great to hear you're going there. I'm going to say I influenced that trip. That's what I'm going to say because I'm an influencer. Rob, have you watched any of the Australian Bowls Premier League? Not really. No, I haven't really. The times are a bit rubbish. Thanks, Kev. Thank you so much. My birthday on Tuesday. I'll be drinking some good stuff. So here's some cider money for you to have a drink too. I will. If anyone's given me money to have cider, I have spent it on cider. I love cider. Who's your Premier League team, Rob? I am Southampton. Southampton
he sticks with the red and white.
Red and white and all that. Sorry, they're gum trees, not eucalyptus trees. I probably will still call them eucalyptus trees. I apologise. So yeah, God, we are. Yeah. Do Aussies drive cars that are too big? Not necessarily. But I think with the cars, it's like any country. There are always those people that drive the 4x4s and things that don't need to drive them.
And can't drive them.
Yeah, with all due respect, women. I'm going to say it.
Keep moving on. Come on, we're so far behind. You need to get reading.
Sorry. Brown Paste. I'm not even going to mention that person's name because he has had a little crying fit, hasn't he? So I'm not even mentioning that. I'm not going to. Kerry, maybe. He just meant the trees are gum trees, even though they are eucalyptus trees. They are now you're confusing me.
I'm confused. Are they gum trees? Are they eucalyptus trees?
That is confusing me now.
Australian lamb. No, we didn't eat any lamb.
It. I'm not mentioning it, Pen. I'm not.
No, we're not bringing it up.
I'm not mentioning someone being a big crybaby. No, I'm not doing it. Anyway, e-commerce beats that. No. See, this isn't me. I'm up to the eye thingy comments.
We're moving on from his comments. Scroll past them.
I can't do it. No. Oh, no.
Right, keep going.
I'm trying, but they're bringing it up.
Well, just keep moving.
I am scrolling.
Scroll quicker. I've read all of these.
Oh, man.
A bit harsh blaming Adelaide for lack of direct flights. Well, I'm just saying that was an issue.
No.
I wasn't blaming Adelaide necessarily, but that was the problem with Adelaide. They couldn't get there quick enough.
Andy, the problem was I think it was Adelaide Airport that was the problem.
Because the 2 airlines flying there that day both had cancelled
It was
flights.
Jetstar and Virgin that both had it. So the flight that was cancelled to Adelaide was Adelaide's fault, annoyingly. It was the Adelaide Airport's fault, I think. What's the weather like back home? This last week and a bit, it's mostly been quite warm and sunny. It's sort of been weather that you still need to wear trousers and possibly a jumper, but then you get a bit hot, so you take your jumper off, and then you get a bit cold, so you put it back on, and then hot, cold.
I wore my winter coat one day and then realised it was a bad mistake because it was too hot.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Samantha. Yeah, everyone should do that. Put it on 0.5 speed, the vlogs. Put it on 0.5 speed. Just leave the house and set it to autoplay. That's what you got to do. Charlie says, I was surprised when you said that Melbourne is busy as in traffic when you live in London.
We don't live in London.
I don't live in London.
We live over an hour from
Fucking
London.
hate London. London's a horrible place. We've got to go there next Friday to see a band play. And we've got to go through London. And
I'm hoping we can just go up and over the top.
I'm dreading it. Horrible place. Anyway, yeah, don't live in London. Live near Southampton, between Southampton and Winchester in a place called Eastleigh. Don't stalk me. Yeah. Right, hang on. She does now, Susan. She does hate you for bringing up the magpies.
I don't hate you.
She does. She said to me just now, that's Susan. What a wicked woman, bringing up her traumatized...
They can hear everything I say, so... Shush.
Post a stuffed magpie for Charlie.
No one said... But magpies here, I keep seeing them now, and I'm like, they're actually all right.
Cohen says, Rob, you did the Peninsula Hot Springs. What else did you do in Peninsula? That is all we did. We literally drove there, about an hour and a half there, spent the day there, and then drove back. We were quite disappointed because, we weren't disappointed, but it was so busy. It was lovely there, but it was so busy. We really wanted to film and share the experience.
But they weren't overly happy about us filming because of how busy it was.
Yeah, if it was quieter, we could have filmed, but it was, I think to be respectful of other people.
There was a lot of children there that day.
Yeah, so we decided not to anyway. We will, Melissa. We will be back next year. What did Tim Hunter say? Next special. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what we responded to.
They have seen Crackerjack. Marcus
Yeah, that was like the first film we saw in Australia. Or not in Australia, but ages ago. I'm working for a telecommunications company, and our technicians are constantly sending photos of closed, flooded and broken roads back to the office this weekend. Well, I tell you what, so we went to Lawn.
Mm-hmm.
The road to Lawn, obviously it's all on the mountainside and things. I was sent a video the other day of literally all the floods coming down and cars still driving along the road, even though it was, wrecked. Yeah.
Somehow.
Charlie, will you do more cooking videos?
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm thinking what else we got to cook.
I'm just trying to think what else I can make. If anyone has suggestions of what they'd like me to make.
Can do that. How's it been getting back to work? For Charlie, it's been fine because you got straight back to it. For me, it was a
bit of a slower slog.
Yeah, it was I had time to kind of work up to it and kind of get depressed that I had to go back to work, which was rubbish. I'm trying to scroll.
Have you done it again?
Oh, yeah, but it's not my fault.
Yeah, you're here.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'm
yes.
not.
We are, because we're here.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
We're so far up.
Sorry,
we're so far behind.
I am coming.
Oh no, just move on from them.
Oh, I've got to see what people are saying. Hang on, sorry. Okay, right. Next time come to Victoria, visit Sovereign Hill or Ballarat. We did go to Ballarat, but we didn't really want to go to Sovereign Hill. No, it's not that we didn't want to, but
we didn't have a full day, and we just didn't think by the time we went, we didn't think there was time.
Charlie's nan's been quite poorly. Bit of a heart problem and bad legs and stuff. So she's
hopefully getting out of hospital soon.
Yeah, but she's a bit rough for her. It's a bit rough. Right, I'm very surprised. Oh no, hang on. We're just reading the comments about.
You know who.
You know who. Hang on. Sorry, we're getting through it.
Longest trip from England that is possible for you to go to, and how long would that be? Matthew, do you mean from like one end of England to the other? Because how long does it take us to get to as far north as we can go?
To get to Scotland, it's probably about 9 hours, I think.
So, yeah, that's about as far as we can go.
No, that's just to Scotland.
To the other end of England is about 9 hours.
About that, yeah. Yeah, going to Carlisle is about 9 hours-ish, I think. I didn't... Oh, yeah, Penn, yeah. Sorry, we're just... No, we didn't pick fruit, so we couldn't have been on a working visa, see?
And we could have got a £10
yeah, they did start doing that, didn't they?
Agreed to pick some fruit.
Yeah, we didn't
want to pick fruit.
No, it's not worth it. Outside. Car going off.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a car alarm.
Hi, Rugby League history.
Did I have skull and crossbones? Did I have a chance to look in a chemist shop? Yes. I did look in quite a few, if I'm honest, and compared them to work. Very different.
You did keep comparing.
I was just trying to work out which one would be the same standard of where I worked. It was a bit confusing.
Back to the Mexican dog, Chihuahua. She's not technically
a Chihuahua.
Look
at her. She's not a Chihuahua.
She's a sort of she's a Jack. We say she's a Jack Russell, but she probably has a little bit of Chihuahua in her. But we don't say Chihuahua because Chihuahuas are crazy psycho dogs.
She's not a psycho.
Steve, I'm not getting into it, mate. Thank you so much for the $5, but
we're not getting involved.
I've made my feelings pretty clear previously, Steve, so I'm not getting involved anymore. Just saying. That's a Chihuahua. I said she's probably got some Chihuahua in her, but you don't want to say that too much. She's got the slight bulging eyes a little bit.
Leave her eyes alone.
Sorry.
You poor baby.
Invi Garbo, thanks, buddy. I did beat Cardi in the kicking challenge because I'm a boss. I'm an absolute boss. Time now is 11:53 a.m. Did you hear flood? I did, yeah. Victoria is suffering a fair few floods, isn't it? See you later, Jeff, if you haven't gone already. That is the sort of weather at the moment. Doesn't bother me, Steve. Doesn't bother me. I've not said anything. I'm leaving it to you guys. Hang on. I'm still... Can't wait for your Christmas videos. I watched last year's ones too. Yeah, we'll probably do more Christmas videos.
We will. We'll have to find some different things to do this Christmas.
Yeah, I don't know if Linda means on the reaction channel or on the vlog channel, but I did Christmas videos on both. Yeah, I did them on both.
I have a couple of ideas of stuff we can do in the UK for Christmas. Places we can see.
That's right, Susan. She's not really annoyed with you.
not.
She's not really annoyed. Just a bit of bants, isn't it?
Everyone does say it makes me a real Aussie.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. People have said that. Oh no. Oh no, I've got... Hang on.
Have you lost again?
Sort of, sorry. Every time I scroll, it goes funny.
Yep, here.
Okay,
We're there.
There you go. I reckon you're in Melbourne at the wrong time, school holidays and grand final. Well, you say that, Sally, but we're in... I think we were in Melbourne at the right time because we got to the grand final, and that was the overall goal. So it was sort of the right time, really, wasn't it? You had enough of her, have you?
No, she wants to get down, but she was stuck to my jumper.
Favourite Aussie animal? Can't remember if you said this.
Koala.
Koala was Charlie's.
Koala.
Yeah, koalas was Charlie's. Mine was probably a wallaroo. Yeah, mine would have been a wallaroo.
Oh, they were really cute though.
Yeah. Kevin, I don't think Charlie really has the time to do a Charlie Cooks channel.
No, not.
No, it's too busy. Too busy. She'll have to just do bits and bobs on my channels. I challenge.
The channels is ours, thank you.
You know what I mean. I've challenged Rob to do a rugby law quiz, but I would be rubbish, Gareth. Be awful. I wouldn't have a clue. Make cherry ripe slice for Charlie.
Oh, we do have that.
We do have that. I've got it.
We have cherry ripe slice, cherry ripe ice cream.
I've literally have it. The 3 saved. There you go, on my phone, so I remember. So we will do them. Maybe that'll be a video. Sorry, it's not. It's literally because of the old wheel.
I think you should. Yeah, you're still not. The issue is you're reading slower than me.
Yeah. Well, I'm
issue.
talking more, aren't I? I'm responding to people. I'm responding to people. Oh, Jeff's back. He left and he came back.
Oh.
I'm not that far behind, I don't think. I don't know.
I've heard the most popular food is curry in England. I don't agree.
Probably.
Really?
It's quite a popular. A Chinese takeaway or an Indian takeaway are probably the most popular, aren't they? I expect so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Linda asks, what music do we like?
Where does Linda ask that?
Here.
Here's a boring question. What music do you like? I am very much... I like a lot of different variety, but my main one is indie or punk pop. Punk rock, punk pop, that sort of music is my favourite. Charlie likes pop.
I would say pop, realistically.
Yeah.
Or, I do listen to a lot of stuff that you put on playlists, though.
Yeah, only because I force her to, because she has to. She has to.
Next time come over as a £10 pom.
What?
Barry.
What does Barry say? Oh, no. But the problem is...
We don't want a fruit pick.
We don't want a fruit pick.
We're all right.
God, no chance. Don't want to do that. See you later, Sally. Right. Sorry, I'm catching up. I must be near the bottom somewhere.
You must be nearly there.
Oh, no.
Have you done it again?
That's okay. It's all right. It's not too bad. It's not... I don't know.
Yeah, I think you're about here.
Sort of. Sorry. England are winning their Rugby League World Cup for sure. Easy.
Are you coming back up?
Easy stuff.
No.
Will Rob do a full-on Santa? No. I shaved my beard. My beard's gone.
It's not coming back.
I've
got used to it not being there now, so it can't come back.
Depends how I feel. You know, depends if I can be bothered to shave, really.
You just get annoyed with, like, the in-betweeny stage, don't you?
Yeah.
You can tell she's better. You can see her running around with her ball.
Am I going to do Vlogmas this year? You wouldn't have much excitement. I don't really...
We don't.
I don't think
we have the time to do
We
Vlogmas.
don't have the time. We don't have the exciting life. So probably
the issue is
not.
we're at work. For me, it's the busiest time of the year, so I'm at work more than ever.
See you later, Frankie. Thanks for coming, mate. Thanks. I'll take that,
Thanks,
Frankie. If you're still there. Wallaroo? Question mark. Yeah, it's like a smaller version of a kangaroo.
It's a wallaby cross kangaroo, isn't it?
No, it's not actually a cross.
Oh.
No, it's not a cross. It's just, yeah. Anyway. It's just a type of...
Oh, they're just very little.
Yeah.
They're just so cute.
We did see a Padamelon, whatever it was called. Whatever it was. But it was like the real little one that was skirting around.
Is that the one where we sat in the restaurant that was like running past the window? Oh, that was really cute.
Yeah. Hi, Jeff. Thanks for coming, mate.
Hi, Jeff.
What are some surprising Australian facts you learned about Australia from your visit?
I don't actually know.
Don't know if we did learn any facts.
Don't know.
I don't know. Sorry. I don't know. I don't think we really did. Well. How did your family, friends and workmates react to your starring role on Aussie telly? Now, I just have a laugh about it and I'm like, I'm famous, okay? And so I've just been taking the mick a little bit and just doing it for sort of a laugh, saying how famous I am. I don't know. They probably just think I'm an absolute tool. But I don't know. I've just had a laugh with it, if I'm honest. I've just had a laugh with it. asking, will you go to Echuca to go on the paddle steamers
That
next
was
time
on
you're
our
here?
original plan for
Was it?
Australia. I think just when we moved stuff around, we just didn't have time
Didn't
for
work
everything.
out.
That is still on. I've got a notes page that I made from a live stream ages ago with places to go, and there are a couple on there that we just weren't going to get to.
Which do you think is more American, Sydney or Melbourne?
Melbourne.
There you go. There is your answer. There is your answer. She's whining.
Do you want to come back up?
Ian, hey guys, have you eaten the Hague's chocolate yet? We've not. We've not. It is
Still in the fridge.
It's in the fridge, waiting us to do a taste testing as well. We've not eaten it yet. We've held off eating it until we have the time and the stomach space to do a taste testing.
Okay.
So we will get there because I'm quite looking forward to it. I thought, no, Wallaroo. I must be near the bottom now. I think I'm at the bottom. I think I'm at the bottom. I think I'm up to date with almost. I am famous, Susan. I am famous. I'm YouTube famous, sort of.
Of course.
Sort of. Yeah, sort of. Hi, Louis. Lois. Louis.
Lois.
Every time, innit? Every time.
Oh, no, now I'm thinking I'm wrong, though.
Every time. What do you think was Americanized about Australia? It was just a lot of the terminology of things. Yeah, it was just a lot of the terminology of things that were quite Americanized.
Sorry for the noise from her. She's now happily playing.
The problem is, Peter. So Peter says, I think next time don't fly domestic as much. Drive and see the bits in between.
But I think when you're on a tight time frame, you fly to make it quicker so you get more time in the place you're going to. The issue is if we'd driven between some of the places, we would have had a lot less time actually in the place. So
yeah,
I think when you're on a tight time frame like 3 weeks, you want the quickest way to get places.
I think so. That's why we probably flew more. Because we did originally plan on driving the Great Ocean Road, but
I'm just going to get another drink.
it was just more practical. Can you get me one? And take
Do you want another cup of tea or cold drink?
Just a cold drink will be fine. Thank you. Well, Cohen, it's just gone. No, it's just gone 12. It's just gone midday in the UK now. The fish and chips that we tried. So I had the barramundi and Charlie had the battered hot dog, basically. Now we weren't going to taste everything, and I know people have seen that. Oh, you should have had that one, or you should have had that one. But yeah, and we also did state that. We did also state the fact that all fish and chip shops are different. You know, over here they're all different. Some chips are soggier, some chips are firmer, and some battered fish and chips, battered fish and battered sausages are crispier, and some are greasier. So I did state that it's that each fish and chip shop is different. So we're not necessarily that accurate. It wasn't a science test or anything, it wasn't scientific. Yeah, exactly, musical aviator. I think if we were there longer, then it's something you can do. But as I said, 3 weeks is sort of the max we can really do, I think.
Oh, it's the maximum I can do.
Yeah.
Have you fallen behind again?
I'm sure I was up to...
You are. You were there when I went to get a drink.
I don't know. Can't think.
Very confusing.
I am, Kerry. I am bloody famous. Just no one else knows about it except me and you guys, okay? Hi, Crochet Beast.
I like what Susan put.
Susan. Hi, Susan. Hello, Rob and Charlie. You look cold in your winter warmies, lol. After you complained about your cold. It's not ridiculously cold. But where we're sitting at the moment is the sort of middle of the house.
We don't get any really heat in this room.
No, so this room is quite cold.
And we're not putting the heating on.
Yeah, it's quite cold.
Hello.
Don't whine.
You want me to play with you? That's the problem.
Her eyes open now, I would say, as well.
I'll see if I can grab her.
I bet you're watching your videos.
Here we go. Now you can see how good her eye is.
Pretty sure. Yeah, feel free, Imbo. Yeah, check out some of the videos. Quote from Rob, you Australians don't know how big your country is. Unquoted. I now think you know. Well, I still don't. So, Brian, I still don't think you Aussies appreciate it because you do it all the time. I don't think you appreciate because it's so normal for you. And I still think that. I really do. Because when you're used to something, you don't then appreciate it. It's like the amazing scenes of like the Blue Mountains. People take it for granted. It's like with us, with certain aspects in the UK, we take it for granted because we see it all the time. You know, it's like kangaroos. You probably take them for granted because you see them so often. Probably, depending on where you live.
Where are we?
Bloody thing. Sorry, there. Fish and chips. I think our review of the fish and chips was quite accurate. Yeah, I think it was fairly.
She just wants to.
Yeah, well, as I said, you know, look, we know we had comments of like, oh, you've only just scratched the surface. Oh, you've hardly seen any of Australia. Blah, blah,
We
blah.
know that.
We know. Chill out. All right, we know. Calm down. Take a breath. But it means we come back, you know? So, yeah.
Peter, it's Vimto.
Bit of Vimto. Love a bit of Vimto. Just a warning. Darwin averages 33 top in September 35. That'll be all right. We'll manage. Starhawk, we will manage, my friend. We will cope, I'm sure. Just put a little extra sun cream on my head. There you go.
What's her name?
Lois.
Lois. Well done.
I know.
Thanks, Lois.
God. Matthew, I'm meaning from one side of the world, so England, to directly the other side of the world. How long would it take on a plane and where would it be to? Not from one side. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
The other side of Russia? I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know.
Sorry. Here, Charlie can clap her hands 3 times and we can tell her how far behind you are. Thanks. There you go. Clap 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, but we won't read the message until we get to it, so, you know. Are you going to go to all different places when you visit again? Queensland, Northern Territory? Yes. That is literally where planned. Other than the grand final, which we hope to try and get to again next year, we plan on doing Perth, Northern Territory, and Queensland. Yeah. Fish and chips need such and salt. Yeah, we did have chicken salt. We did have chicken salt on them, Jeff. We did.
You've done.
Yeah, but it's not my fault. I'm literally just scrolling and it takes us to the bottom. It's ridiculous.
No, we're down there because that's when I clapped my hands.
Okay.
So we are somewhere here.
You have multiple Susan subscribers. We are the best. Do you not call yourself Sue? Susans?
Or Susie?
Susie? No, that would be Suzanne.
No. Still be a Susie.
Don't know. Did you notice the difference in buildings? Less big glass rooms. No. Sorry, Peter. No, that's not necessarily something we noticed.
But we didn't see any conservatories.
No, didn't see any conservatories. There you go.
Would we consider a camping holiday? No.
God, no. No, I like luxury.
We're not camping people.
I like clean and luxury.
No, do you know your issue? You like having your own toilet.
I like having
That's
a toilet.
your issue.
I like having my own space, all right?
Oh, Melissa, a cherry ripe cake would be good. If anyone has a recipe for a cherry ripe cake, send it to us because I'd like to make that.
This is the funny thing, Susan. We didn't see any dangerous animals in the wild, did we?
No.
Now, granted, the most out in the sticks we went was the Blue Mountains, but still.
Even when we had to like walk trail paths there, though, we didn't see literally anything at all.
No, so it was fine.
I saw ants. That was the worst thing we saw when he said, "Be careful of the ants."
But there wasn't any ants.
No, but there was actually no ants.
So yeah, did you know that wombats are the only animals in the world that Do a square poo. Your
No.
dog is being very naughty.
I know, she just wants to play with me.
Awful. Hi,
Okay,
hi, Tammy. Thanks for joining us, Tammy. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe button and subscribe to the vlog channel and see all our awesome vlogs from Australia. There's still 5 to come. Little plug again. It's exactly. Yeah, Sarah says, I totally get where you're coming from, Rob. It's like when I was in Egypt, it was amazing just how many Egyptians hadn't seen the ancient sites. A couple of weeks ago. Vimto, great northern product. Yeah, but it's no Iron Brew though, is it, Gareth? It's no Iron Brew. And I'm not, not for or against Scotland, but Iron Brew does win.
You're for Iron Brew.
I do like Iron Brew. I love it. Susan, do you think there are a lot more people in the UK and Europe? I'm thinking that will be most shocking when I come over there.
Depends where you are.
Do you think there are a lot more people in the UK and Europe?
So, I think the reason we found it so busy is because we don't live in a huge city that's really busy all the time. So it depends where you come from. If you live in like Melbourne or Sydney, like actually in the city,
and you go to London, then it's going to be about the same.
Yeah, but if you then go out to like a village and you live in Melbourne city centre, but you go to a village in the UK, you'll be like, there's barely any people here. So it depends where you're from.
Yeah. Miss How's That? I think you guys did a great job while you were here. There was a lot of sites on your trip I haven't seen other travellers visit. Hope the finals didn't sting too much. The final was awful. Yeah. Painful. The little things like the Chinese Garden of Friendship, that was really good, actually. That was a surprisingly good one as well. So things like that were great. Spend a week. Yeah, no, I couldn't do 38 degrees every day. That was too much. That would be too much. Voya, Marty's got his cup of tea. Is that what you've literally just sent me as well, Mark? Hang on. I now need to check my WhatsApp. Because
I don't even know where my phone is. Oh, there.
Yeah. No, he did. He just took a picture of us. Yeah, it's nearly 12:15 here in the UK. So I must be about 6 minutes behind. No, 5 minutes behind on the chat. Oh, man. Sorry. NRL Grand Final or nah? Maybe. Both Grand Finals, AFL and NRL, looked rubbish this year, though, didn't they?
But we would want to go to the Grand Final again, even if Swans don't get there.
Yeah, definitely.
We were going to the Grand Final this year. Well, we wanted to go to the Grand Final this year.
It just so happened that Swans got to it.
Yeah, that was just a coincidence. You wanted to go there no matter who was playing.
Yeah.
Sorry for the naughty dog.
She just wants to play. Can you chuck her ball upstairs? Chuck it upstairs and hopefully she'll just play upstairs.
Go upstairs with your ball.
Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Peter. Yeah. We have a lot of conservatories. Like even that. Oh God, hitting the door. Even that side. So the kitchen is there, but that wall has got knocked down, and it's sort of a lean-to conservatory. So it's sort of a big rectangle rather than a small room now. Dig a hole in the ground.
Oh, yes. Marty's mum makes a cherry ripe cake.
Oh, there you go.
So you can send me a recipe.
There you go. You send the recipe, Marty. Send the recipe. And if you don't know it, get your mum to type it up. Musical Over. I was camping the week after your Melbourne meet-up. My first time since I was a child. Did it in a medieval costume.
Interesting.
Why would you do it in a medieval costume? That is odd. That is really odd, Musical Clavier. Anyway. Yeah, but I haven't done it. It's not me who's done it. It's the
I'm
YouTube.
blaming you.
It is YouTube.
There, we were there.
We probably could just go on that. That would probably be easier. Can you see
But I
that?
can't see that because of the mic.
Yeah. That might be easier though.
Well, you do that one. Just bring this one up to date so I can keep up to date on this one.
Okay. Right.
Right, we're there.
Can you see now?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Right. I'm using my streaming. Charlie is clearly using her. Yeah. Okay. Right. Let's get back. Okay, I know where we are now. You've had cherry ripe recipes online, except for Marcus has only seen 2 snakes in the wild in 59 years. That was one of the surprising things, that we didn't see dangerous animals in the wild.
No.
Maybe that is the most.
Although the amount of people, like when people told me actually about snakes and spiders when we met people, I was kind of like, oh, I don't really. I'm not really
Rowan.
about them anyway.
Rowan just said, I just planted some rosellas today. I don't know what rosellas are. Jam and pies are to come. Vodka infusion. I have just bought, even though we can pick them apparently in our hedgerows. I've just bought some sloe berries to make some sloe gin. I don't like gin, but sloe gin's quite nice. So yeah, that's going to be 3 months down the line. Some gin, sloe gin. Yeah. See you later, Cohen. Did you notice any differences in accent between the states you visited? No. No, you all sound the same. I've said this before. Women sound the same. Pretty much all women in Australia sound the same.
The accent is stronger in some people than others.
Yeah, that's the only difference, the strength of it. But
the actual accent, I think, is very
difference in
similar.
accent, is there?
Although, yeah, I think it's the same.
See you later, Wendy. Thanks for joining us. I'm from Adelaide, so that's why I ask, and it's quiet.
Adelaide felt most like home for us, though.
Most places will be like Adelaide. It'll
be if you go to London.
Yeah, London will be like Melbourne and Sydney.
Maybe like Manchester.
Susan, most places in England will be like
some
Adelaide.
of the really big cities will be more like Melbourne and Sydney, but the rest of the time it'll be like Adelaide.
Tim, sadly, Tim says the video was buffering when I mentioned the story of the magpies.
Oh, that's a shame. Let's move on.
So we were riding the scooter. We thought we'd get the scooter from the old Parliament House to the centre, and Charlie wasn't going very fast, so I was zooming off ahead of her. And it was just before we got to the bridge going over the lake. I think it was a lake. All of a sudden, I heard a scream behind me, and Charlie panicked and stopped, and a magpie swooped past her. And I quickly tried getting my phone out, but didn't get it out in time. By the time I got my phone out, it actually went for her. Luckily, she had a helmet on, and I just said, "Just go, stop, don't be still, drive." And she was petrified. And then the birds in Australia are very loud, so yeah, the birds in Australia are very loud. So we sort of, every time we heard a squawk or whatever, it was panic, quickly get inside. That was funny when we got back to Canberra Airport, just before we got out of the taxi, the Uber, and literally as we got out, she heard the squawk, and she was like, "Get inside!" And she literally bombed it inside the airport. That was so funny. Highlight of my trip.
Right, moving on.
I did not see a review of the good and bad of Canberra. No, I didn't really include that. I don't think it was fair to include the good and bad of Canberra, because I don't think we were there long enough. I think it's just done the same on this. This bloody thing. Oh my God, this stupid. Can people slow down a little bit? Right, I'm back. Some say famous, some say tool. Let's just go with famous tool. Yes, I will take that, Ian. I will take that. I don't mind that. Hi, Jake. Nice to have you here, buddy. Lois is drinking apple cider. I like a bit of fruity apple cider. Bit of Recorderlig. I do like Recorderlig, for example. What's that thing on your chest? It looks disgusting. You don't like my jumper? I finally found a Swans jumper. If you watch my vlogs, I was looking a couple of times for a Swans jumper, and I actually found it in Melbourne Market on like the last day. Queen Victoria Market, when last day we went. Hi, Aaron. Exactly, Kevin. Robbie was brilliant. So that was great. So basically it peaked at Robbie and then went downhill after that. Did go downhill after that.
Peter's seen Conservatories on Escape to the Country.
How many Aussies watch Escape to the
they all
Country?
watch Escape
It
to
was
the
on
Country.
TV though when we were there, wasn't it? A couple
Yeah,
of
I
times.
did. It was that day we sort of. It was really raining, and I turned the TV on. And I was like, "Oh, I can just watch English Escape to the Country."
Yeah. A lot of Aussies watch Escape to the Country. It's quite funny, but yeah, we do have a lot of conservatories. Pen thinks she's seen a UFO.
Oh.
I don't think you have, Pen. Don't think you have. Was it the old Nim Nim lights or whatever? Nim Nim lights?
I don't know what you're on about.
Maybe she's seen them. I've already told my hubby that we're coming to your meet and greet in Queensland.
Good.
Yeah, good. I don't know where we'll be in Queensland, but we will do one. We will do one. That was part of the best bits, meeting everyone. That was so cool, getting to see people.
Amazing.
By the way, on your road trip from Sydney to Uluru and Alice Springs, etc., while you were in Sydney, watched the Sydney prelims from underground. The Cuppa PD got home. There you got back to Melbourne. Wow. Peter went to Cuppa PD, which is like where they mine opals.
Oh.
Yeah. Cuppa PD is a good place to bury a murdered person because there's loads of holes, basically.
I'm not going there with you then.
It doesn't. There's just no accents in Australia other than the Australian accent. I promise you. Rosella's a hibiscus.
Oh.
Do you know what hibiscus is?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't.
But I didn't know you can make jam from that.
No, I didn't know that.
And I like making jam. I really like making jam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm not too far from the bottom. See you guys later. Off to pick conkers with the kids. Gareth, it is conker time in the UK, is it? I don't pick conkers in ages, but
No,
I suppose
neither
we
have
don't
I.
have kids. Have fun. People say Cairns is only 100. Cairns is only like 120k population. That is about what our population is where we live.
Yeah.
So that's what is funny, that our population is about 130k in Eastleigh where we live. And when we were in Glenelg, which was lovely, bigger, had more things to do, and is only about 20k population. But I do appreciate it's a sort of a summer holiday area, you know. Let's move on. I think Charlie should become a Newcastle soccer or Collingwood footy supporter. No. Black and white is not a good colour. Black and white is the colour of criminals, just so you know. Sorry.
Was the Melbourne show like the ones in England? No.
No, it was a lot bigger. Well, I don't know. Maybe we just
But
haven't been.
well,
Maybe we just haven't been to those sort of shows. I don't know.
maybe. But I've never seen Showbase before.
No.
That's
no.
new. We've never seen that.
When you go to Perth, you'll think you're in England. It's a city of palms. That's all right. That's the good place to be then, isn't it? A city of palms is a great place. Lois, the magpie story might even last till next year, hopefully.
I hope next time we go to Australia, you get attacked by a
I
magpie.
won't.
And I'm
get
hoping
attacked.
it maybe like takes a chunk of your hair or something.
It won't though, will it? Because I am sensible and I'll punch it. If it comes near me,
You
I'll be
didn't
ready.
punch me then.
I'll be ready. Knock it out. Knock the bastard out.
She's saying so irritating.
Sarah saw a koala going for a stroll today on the side of the road. I suspect looking for the new eucalyptus tree to climb. I bet it was like slow motion.
They're actually quite quick.
Maybe I should just do I might just do a video explaining. I need like an editor. That's what I need. I need an editor to do like a cartoon graphic. So if anyone is on here that can do like stop motion or kind of graphic type videography, let me know. And that'd be amazing. And then I could do a video explaining it, and that'd be brilliant. Yeah. I'm heading to bed. See you later, Susan. See you later. Rob, wait until you go camping in Tasmania bush. The experience of hearing a Tassie devil out in the wild will have you really wondering what's that. However, I have heard UK bush woodlands animals are loud. I just don't like being dirty. I don't like being dirty. That's why I like being clean in a nice posh hotel. That is, yeah.
We don't go in nice posh hotels all the time, though.
Yeah, no. No, you gotta have the money.
Everyone's saying they're guilty of watching Escape to the Country.
Honestly, we get programs that are just constantly repeated. When is Charlie doing her own blogs? Well, she can do the odd one. I did say she wanted to go on holiday. I said, well, go on holiday then. You can go on your own.
I want to go to Disneyland, but I don't think I can really go to Disneyland
I said to her,
on my own.
if she wants to. I said to her, if she wants to go on holiday, right, when I can't go on holiday, she can go as long as she films it. And then you'd have Charlie doing it on her own.
I just don't want to go on my own.
Well. Oh no, we did see a conservatory type building in Sydney. Actually, to be fair, the Botanical Gardens. Sort of. Did you like the Eureka Tower while you're here? I like going there because I love maps and geography.
No, we didn't make it there.
Sorry. Min Nights. There you go. Yeah, I did think so.
What did we do at the Melbourne show besides the show bags? Ate loads of food.
Yeah,
is that video not gone up yet?
No, we had that video.
There is a video. Yet. Just wait and watch the video of what we did.
Oh, I'm almost at the end of the chat. Jeff, Rosellas are bloody birds. What sort of jam are you talking about? Someone's going to respond to that now.
Yeah, someone can fill that.
What Melissa asks, what is the flavour of Iron Brew? I think you can get it over there somewhere. Does it taste similar to anything? Stop whining. Iron Brew is sort of orangey, metallic-y, sort of...
It's like nothing you've ever tried before.
I don't know, but you have to try
It's
Iron
really
Brew.
nice, though.
Yeah, you have to try Iron Brew.
What's wrong? You want to go and play? Go on then.
So, Rob's Halloween outfit is a magpie. That'll scare... Yeah, maybe I'll find a magpie mask. I might Google that in a minute. You might get double whammy to get swooped and pooped on. Well, no, I might have to now. Charlie also got...
I also got pooed on by a bird.
You don't know what bird it was. You don't know what bird it was, though.
And it was in Melbourne.
It was in
Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Not in Canberra.
Maybe that's why she doesn't like Melbourne.
And it went down my face. It was not good.
It was funny, though. It was funny. Huru. Yeah, Romsey is lovely. Charlie used to work in Romsey. And that's... Romsey is where we went to the Sahilia Garden Centre.
The
Arboretum. And obviously we're from Winchester. We did our vlog on Winchester, a little mini tour around there. They are lovely. I wouldn't live in Winchester anymore because it's just not a lot to do Romsey, and it's expensive. Romsey's lovely.
Romsey's really nice because there's a lot of independent shops in the town as well.
Yeah. If you watch the YouTube channel Trip in a Van, you'll see all you missed just visiting big cities. There you go. We'll just watch that then. We'll watch that and then we won't have to go. Which hotels did you stay in Melbourne? On the last week, we stayed in a really nice one called Pepper's Docklands, which is right next to Marvel Stadium. That was really nice. Really nice big room as well, wasn't it?
Where did we stay? The place we were at, the Causeway 365.
Causeway 365 for
that
the
was
first
quite nice.
2 nights. That was okay, yeah. A bit small, but it was nice. We stayed in the Melbourne Metropole, which was spacious, but
like
not very
too spacious.
But not very clean. Not very clean.
What about the one we stayed for the one night?
Jasper's.
That was the last night.
That was the last night. Oh, we stayed in the Miami hotel, which was like the size of a hostel.
It was like a youth hostel.
It was gross. Ugh, that was gross. Yeah, glamping we could probably do, Peter. Okay, I'm not too far off the end. Linda, this is how I'm dedicating your channel. I'm dedicated to channel Rob and Charlie. I'm watching this outside because the signal keeps dropping out inside. Still frame house. I've been told to do... Yeah. Well, this is a thing. So I've had to get a decent router, as you guys say. A decent router, not my internet provider one. I've had to get a decent one. I've got boosters and things like that. My computer is connected. I've got a cable that goes through the wall to connect my computer up, because in a lot of the old houses in the UK, it's brick houses and Wi-Fi signal just struggles to go through. So I know the pain. Luckily, I'm quite techie. So there you go. You could go over the Sydney Harbour Bridge with Voya Oh, Marty McFly.
That's not what he's replying
I don't
to.
know what he's replying to. But you can still
Disneyland is
do it.
what he's replying
Disneyland.
to.
All right. Well, I'm sure you'd still go over the bridge with you. Anyway, come to Tokyo Disney with me. There you go. Pen. You like Pen?
I could go there.
You liked Pen?
Yeah, I could just go there. Susan's putting when you could both go to Disneyland. No, we can't both go to Disneyland because someone will not go on a single ride with me, so it's pointless.
No. Screw that. P. Witara. No, I've not got into 3D printing. No. Sorry. It takes too long. It's expensive. Yeah. Your dog. What is your dog doing?
I know.
Go find out. She's very annoying.
I reckon her ball is under the chest of drawers.
Naughty dog. I'll keep these people occupied. Okay? Keep them occupied. Right, where am I? Lena R. No, Lena R. She's been an arse. Pain in the backside. She's probably rolled her ball under a cabinet. Stupid dog. Why do they do that? Why do they get a ball, roll it under there, knowing they're going to not be able to get it out? You get it back, and they do the same thing. They're idiots. Honestly, they are idiots. Yeah, and as I said, I just don't like rides. I'm a wimp. I'm a massive wimp. Vote JJ. I often get Iron Brew at my Woolies here in Melbourne. Iron Brew is lovely. I love it. We often get it. Like, we get it probably a few times a month. Big 2-litre bottle or something. I can only hear Iron Brew in a Scottish accent. I can't even do a Scottish accent. Iron Brew. No, I don't know what that was. I try accents. I just can't do them. Hang on. Apparently you can turn on timestamps now. Oh, I don't know why timestamps went on. I had it on my laptop when we were over Australia. Anyway.
Just come back to encourage me to play.
Clovers will bomb you and even the crows will hear. We didn't have any of those problems, luckily. You can get Iron Brew in selecting Coles and Woolies. You guys go and do it. You guys go and do it if you're interested. And then you can let me know your thoughts on Iron Brew next time we speak. Hi Rob and Charlie, been thoroughly enjoying your vlog channel videos of Australia. Hope you enjoy the trip. Any more videos in the works? Hope it's not too cold over there. Sun's come out over here. Thanks James, appreciate it. We've got 5 more videos
of Australia
from Australia, and then it will be back to UK stuff. And then when we do other holidays, Australia obviously be same time next year. So as long as you guys keep watching our UK videos as well, and if we go anywhere else, maybe in Europe and stuff, keep watching. You might find them interesting, hopefully. You might not. Who knows? Can you show your city dressed up for Christmas? Well, I don't see why not.
Our city is actually not doing Christmas lights this year, though.
Are they not?
Because they want to save on the price of electricity.
Bloody expensive electricity. Yeah.
But we could show Winchester Christmas lights because they're always great.
Yeah. See, I'm not far from the end. I'm doing all right now.
You're getting closer.
Sydney Conservatory of Music is Botanical Gardens. I never heard of a hibiscus plant being called Rosella. I don't even know what hibiscus plant is. No, I've heard of hibiscus tea. Is it hibiscus tea? Something like that. Yeah. Lois loves travelling on her own. I would travel on my own. Just to get away from you for a few weeks.
I would go on my own.
I just don't have the time. You can do. I don't know why. It'd be fun. Do you still have Guy Fawkes night? Yeah.
We do.
Yeah, we haven't been to fireworks. I think we went to fireworks like the first year we were together and then didn't bother because they're a bit boring.
We took, because that was when Hannah was still a bit younger, we took my sister.
Did we?
Yeah, the first year we went.
I don't know what you're on about. I don't remember. But yeah, we do stuff for Guy Fawkes night and bonfire night, we would call it. But once you've seen one bonfire and one not fireworks, you've seen them all, right? Girls trip with Charlie. Who wants to come on a girls trip with Charlie? It might cost you a fair bit more than us, though, because you would have to travel further. Exactly, Susan. That is exactly it, Susan. Susan says he can hold the shopping while you ride while you ride Charlie. That is literally, I would be holding the bags. It's ridiculous. That is all I'd be doing, holding the bags.
What about the rides that like It's a Small World? You must have seen the videos of It's a Small World. It's like a little boat ride through a thing where you're just looking around.
But that's a few. That is far and few between.
But you would go on that?
Yeah, but those rides are far and few between.
Maybe.
There aren't many rides like that, are there? Timothy asks, what was your favourite state and why was it Victoria, lol? My favourite state was not Victoria. Sorry. It was, I don't know. The problem is it's hard to say what your favourite state is because you only visited a small
We
section.
only saw
of
like
it.
one place in each, so.
So I'm not going to answer that. I do apologise, but I can't answer it. Sorry.
She's put it under there now, hasn't she?
Yep. A very big... Hello, Jim. Hello, mate. Home from a wedding. Jim's been at a wedding. Wasn't yours, was it, Jim? I didn't know about that. Hey, bloke, AU. See you later, mate. Oh, he's off to bed. Yeah, go to bed. It's getting late over there now. Steve, no problem. So, I apologise for being negative. It was wrong. Sorry. I hope you enjoyed your trip. Since for doing YouTube for a while now, Steve, not many things get to me. I take things with a pinch of salt, mostly. It's been the odd thing that's got to me, but don't worry. I don't even think the stats tell the way. It's the dogs training their human. No, yeah, to fetch the ball. See you later, Ashley. I'm not good. Oh, maybe I'm foot. No, I'm not. No, I'm there.
Yeah, you're not. You're really
yeah. All accents come out as Mexican. No, my accents come out as Indian or Chinese, or Cockney.
Cockney.
Yeah.
You do Cockney most of the time without realising you're doing Cockney.
My ball mad staffy used to do that all the time and then spend the next half an hour protesting and trying to get it out from under the lounge. I suspect she used to do it on purpose. They do it on purpose. They do. They do it on purpose, right? You get it from and they chuck it back under there and just whine.
She's now annoyed I've locked her in rooms that she can't roll it under something because she now knows she's not going to be able to whine about it.
Count Dankula, I don't even know who Count Dankula is, doesn't shut up about Iron Brew. Iron Brew is great, though. It really is.
It really is.
Huru says, my real name is as Scottish sounding as one could get, and even I can't do a Scottish accent. Well, Huru, you've got to tell us now. What is a real Scottish? It's got to be something muck. Muck something. I don't know. So you plan to go to the US to meet your fans there? I don't have any... Well, no. Chana's in the US, but no.
The only time you would want to go to the US is to watch the wrestling.
Yeah, the only thing is the wrestling. And even then, I'll wait for them to come to the UK. I just have no interest in going to America. I fear of getting shot down by some lunatic kid.
I would like to go to New York, but I know you have no,
well, there you go.
no
You
desire.
can do that.
So I could go to New York
You
on
could
my
do
own.
that. You can go with someone if you really like. All expense paid trip to New York for a long weekend or something. Extra
Long weekend?
Well, a week.
That's quite a long way to go for a long weekend.
I don't know.
What,
Right.
8 hours?
I don't know. It's not that long.
I think it's 8 hours.
It's like
to New
9
York.
hours to Los Angeles, I think.
Maybe it's only like 6-7 hours.
Jeff, a few blogs from your country will be worth watching. Well, we've done a lot. Our vlog channel has been going for a year. Literally a year now, I think. Because we started in Mallorca. We started in...
Can you reach it?
All because of this bloody ball.
She loves that ball.
Yeah, we started the vlogs a year ago, bearing in mind. And so we've done a lot on places around us in the UK that are fascinating that we hadn't known about necessarily. So worth a watch. If you guys are on the vlog channel, go back and watch some. You might find them interesting. I think my video editing is getting better as well, so you might see the
You'll see the
improvement,
progression.
hopefully. Yeah, she can do a girls' holiday. I don't mind. I'm not fussy. I'm not one of these husbands that.
You'd be quite happy to get rid of me if I'm honest.
Look, you went to Spain with your mum. I don't mind.
I know. I just feel bad because you don't have. It's harder for you to take time off.
Yeah, but I don't mind. I really don't mind. I'm happy for you to go and do things. It's not an issue. Lois, I've done a vlog at Lawn Bowls. Done that. Go check it out.
We have.
Yeah, I did. Literally, the most recent one was our bowls finals. Just before we came to Australia. I don't like ginger beer, so I don't think it tastes like ginger beer,
I do not like
Aaron.
ginger beer, and I don't think it tastes anything like ginger beer.
No. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm not. No, we only Skuloogle. We're not saying our favourite state was South Australia. I'm saying Adelaide was potentially one of our favourite places. States are too big, and we didn't visit enough to say. So yeah, I'm not over saying anything. Yeah, Jim, I was going to say a Sunday night is a weird day for a wedding.
Sunday's a weird day for a wedding.
I know, not really fair on the guests, I don't think, who have to work the next day. That's I see. Sounds like another girls' trip. There you go. They're all saying girls' trip. Is there any other reason Charlie doesn't have her own channel where she can independently post her own content?
I just don't
Even
have
a post every week or two would be great. It's just time. Charlie,
I'm still working full
she doesn't
time.
necessarily have, with all due respect, she doesn't really have the confidence to do it, I don't think.
No.
And it's time and knowing what to do. She could possibly do like a not a daily one, but a vlogging. But
the issue is we tend to use whatever day off I have. Normally, currently, obviously, we have Australia vlogs to go up, but normally we would use that day to film. Yeah. So it's not like necessarily I have a day off that we're doing nothing.
If you were to take another trip overseas other than Australia, where would you go? Well, we will take more trips overseas because I like visiting places. Krakow is my favourite in Poland. I
really want to do Asia.
We both really want to go to Asia.
I want to go to Japan, China, Vietnam.
But you want to go to Lapland, you said, but it's a bit cold.
You don't want to go to Lapland.
It's a bit cold. No. Yeah. Chandler says, come to Texas, and Disney did a solo trip to New York City a few weeks ago. Haven't been popped yet. I don't know
Shot.
That says popped.
Yeah, but look at the gun.
I don't understand. Oh, haven't been shot yet.
Yes.
Wow. You're lucky, Chandler, because all of you Yanks have crazy guns.
They all have crazy
guns. I know
guns.
they're not all crazy, but you've got to stick with the stereotypes. I stuck with the UK stereotype of moaning a lot. Okay, Chandler has to stick.
But I've not stuck with the stereotype.
Yes,
you don't need to.
Yes, Chandler has to stick with the American stereotype as well. Okay, that's just life.
I just think of Chandler from Friends every time his name pops up.
Yeah. Yeah. We do. To be fair, Chandler, one of our favourite bands is Bowling for Soup, who we saw a few months ago, and they're from Ohio. Ohio's in Texas, isn't it? The song is "Come Back to Texas."
Yeah, Ohio must be in Texas.
I assume so. I just started doing a blog. Jeff, send me a link. I'll have a look, mate. I'll have a look. Everyone just go subscribe to Jeff's blog. I assume you mean vlog. Unless you mean blog, which is written. Vlog is video. Francis says... Francis
said something, but you've now lost it. Francis said this.
I love countryside, very pretty. English countryside is gorgeous. It is. Mm-hmm. We've sort of demonstrated some of that in some of our vlog videos. We've sort of demonstrated that. So, like I said, check them out and see what you think. We've done some on the countryside.
Ohio is not in Texas.
Is it not?
It's a state.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, I'm reading the more.
It's just because in Bowling for Soup the song is "Come Back to Texas." Just not the same since you ran away.
But just because they're from Ohio doesn't mean they like.
Oh, I don't know. Sorry, I'm not good with geography of America or United States. Sorry. Hi, Aussie Pie. Yeah. Pen will be doing Tokyo vlogs when she goes to Tokyo. Go do it. Just do it. Hi, R. Dot. Sort of S.
Backwards S?
Yeah. I'm disregarding your second part, the second sentence there. What did Barry say? Bliss says she does. Oh, I'm confused. Is there any more about it? No, she doesn't. I just assume you mean the vlogs. Anyway, what the hell is sarsaparilla? Sarsaparilla. Don't even know what that is. I can't wait to hit Tokyo. Bucket list stuff. Yeah, that we would love to go to Tokyo. Actually, that would be cool to do Japan. This is ridiculous. I first only went into a Bali wedding. My daughter decided to get married in Bali next year. Right, that is ridiculous, right? The people getting married abroad or really far away, because the guests have to pay to get there, and that's a serious expense. I know it's your wedding, but still, like, yeah, it's pretty rough for everyone else.
Timothy asked if there was no war, would you go to the Ukraine?
I like Eastern Europe, so I would.
So we would, because
Yeah.
we really like Eastern Europe.
I like Eastern Europe. Some of the cities are incredible.
South Korea for beauty products. Charlie taking an empty suitcase. Yeah.
In Europe, I suggest Tallinn, not for the cheap booze like the Ryanair crowd. The old town is bloody awesome. Some of the old towns in Eastern Europe are honestly incredible. I just see everyone's correcting me now. Everyone's correcting me about Ohio isn't in Texas. I just thought because Bowling for Soup are in Ohio and they did a song about Texas. It's bad of me. Good day, Robbo. Hi, Wally. And Charlie, remember, you live in a beautiful country with beautiful people. Come to Thailand. I promise. I'll be nice and polite. Oh, I'm staying away from Thailand if you're there, Wally Wombat. If anyone likes Japan or likes the thought of Japan, watch the series. So there's 2 series. There's one by Paul Hollywood, which was more food-based, and then the James May one on Amazon Prime. Our Man in Japan. Very good. Very funny and very good. There is a city called Texas in Ohio and a city in Ohio called Texas. Well, that is confusing. Huh. So technically I'm right.
You're also wrong.
Technically. As an Aussie, Peter says, as an Aussie, I love the UK EU countryside, especially the green rolling hills and fields, because it is almost always so brown here. Bearing in mind, you say the UK and European countryside. When we go to Europe, the countryside does not look like
no, it doesn't even look similar to us.
Because in Europe, there's still a lot of barren areas, especially if you go more southern Europe.
And yeah, I say southern Europe especially. There's a lot of like half-finished buildings out in the countryside. Everything's brown. So much hotter than us.
Melissa, I will moan about the dog. She does it on purpose. I promise you. She rolls the ball under things on purpose.
We do normally have like towels rolled up underneath the furniture so she can't get under there.
Sarsaparilla is a fizzy drink. Tastes a bit like medicine, metallic-like. Yeah, sounds lovely. I can see why everyone wants to drink that. Penn says, as Penn is works at a wedding dress shop, I've had so many destination weddings brides. One is getting married in Bali on the beach and wanted a ball gown. It's just too much. I think it's just a bit rude.
We did get invited to an overseas wedding.
Did we?
When Sue got married.
What?
Sue and Pat, when they got married.
Did we?
Yeah, we were invited, but we couldn't take time off at the time.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know that. Hi, Toby. Toby, you know you've got the same... Actually, I shouldn't say that. Don't want people stalking me.
Yeah, but everyone knows from my surname when I comment, so everyone already knows.
Okay, Toby's got the same last name as us. Crook by name, crook by nature.
Hello.
It might just be me and my family.
Have you lost your ball again?
Exactly. Oh, Jeff, you're right. Ohio is in America. United States, should I say? Not America. It's in United States. I accidentally say America when really I mean United States, because America is like all of the continent. South and north. Shouldn't say it. Yes, Dylan. Yes. James May in Japan is amazing. It's really funny. Really good. Anyway, have a good sleep. See you later, Jake. Well, how long have we been on? We'll be on for another 12 minutes.
Okay, so you need to catch up.
I'm almost there. I'm not that far behind.
Where is it now? It's right now.
There is a Texas town in Queensland. Japan has just reopened. I have an English friend in Laos. That would be welcoming. Where's Laos? I've heard of Laos. Is that not like Vietnam?
I think it's Vietnam.
Is it?
Is it? I don't know.
Laos isn't a...
It's its own country.
That's
next to Thailand.
That looks like it's in Vietnam. Sure, Laos is in Vietnam.
It says a Southeast Asian country. I don't know.
Don't know. I don't really know my geography over there very well. Been 4 times. Nice, Salisbury. Japan 4 times. Salisbury Karate Club is a real traveller. Toby, what's your symptom video today? Thought it was really good. Did you guys enjoy the Tim Tam? What is your symptom video? What is that, Toby? I don't understand. Don't understand. I did enjoy Tim Tams. Yeah, they're really good biscuits, aren't they? I should. Well, you're talking about the Tim Tams biscuit we did, which we filmed a couple of days ago. Yeah, the deluxe versions were pretty rubbish, but the butterscotch one was delicious and definitely better than the originals.
I did finish the deluxe ones though. Well, I actually took them to work, and
you're
some
still
girls
gonna
from
eat
work ate them as
yeah,
well.
like they're not amazing, but you're still going to eat them.
Yeah,
basically, right? Oh, David, you broke your wrist day before the ouch. As long as you weren't at least you weren't the best man, I assume. I don't think we'd be going to China anytime soon. I think they're still in lockdowns and stuff, aren't they? They're still.
Because I'd really like to go to China. China's like number 1 on my Asia list.
I don't think Toby is my relative. We'll double check later on. Maybe we'll have to.
No,
get
I
in
don't
contact.
think so.
Don't think he's my relative. See if he comes from any crooks from England. Ah, yeah. Kev lives in Beverly Hills, but not the American one. But you can say that because Beverly Hills sounds like quite a trendy place in the United States, doesn't it? See you later, Tim. Yeah, but they're not Americans. Well, they are technically Americans, aren't they? But that America is not a country. So, just, yeah. Brett, your last name cannot be evil. Surely your last name cannot be evil. I can't accept that. That'd be brilliant if it is, and hilarious.
It is a separate country.
Oh, is it? Okay. Jim says, many years ago, I did 6 week tour of Europe, and one of the places I remember most was Bratislava, capital of Slovakia. So, yeah, Eastern Europe is amazing.
Yeah.
So much history, so much culture. Cheap normally, amazing people.
Good food.
Good food, lots of alcohol. Marty says, Voya, probably say is YouTube. I've asked my mum for the recipe to tell Charlie. I'll be sending it through soon when she messages me back. Amazing. Okay, well, I wouldn't go to Sierra Leone. Aaron says I was in Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
Like the war zone, Sierra Leone.
It's not bad now, is it?
Probably.
I don't think it's bad anymore. Would you
Yes,
want to go
it
to
would be.
Africa at some stage?
Maybe. It hasn't drawn me in. Maybe South Africa at some point, but it's not drawn me in. I don't think.
I need to scratch off all the places on the map, so we need to go everywhere.
Yeah. Tim Tam video. I know Google thing doesn't make sense sometimes, Rob. Apologies, I meant your Tim Tam video. Do you have any biscuits over there other than Tim Tam?
That are like Tim Tams.
Yeah, penguins.
Yeah, we have penguins.
Penguins are like the same as Tim Tams.
But penguins, they don't do varieties.
No, but they are basically the same.
Like a basic Tim Tam.
Yeah, they are basically the same. Rob, are you planning to do a dog walking video again? No. I only did the second dog walking video because I didn't have anything to film that week. So I just did that. But there are 2 on there. There are 2 vlogs of dog walking videos. Yeah. How so disabled people using Scott toilets in countries use... I don't know. Let's see if he gets this comment in the next 13 minutes. I am pretty up to date, Stinky Pinky.
You've
Now
got
I'm only
7 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm not far off. Bugger China, but this is the best Sunday night I have spent for a long time. Thank you. Jeff, you need to find more entertaining things to do on a Sunday night, my friend, if this is the most exciting Sunday you've had in a long time. You need to get a hobby. That's yeah. Even though Jeff did say his hobby was drinking, apparently, so... He went to a bowls club. Yeah, see, I remember something that was said nearly 2 hours ago. That is good and impressive for me. I promise I'd be nice and polite, Wally says, but geez, you make it tough. I am not. I do not make it tough. I am a super friendly person. Charlie moaned at me for being too friendly to people. Exactly.
Mainly when
She
you've had a
moans at me.
drink. That's
She
mainly
moans
when I
at.
moan.
She moans at me for moaning. She moans at me for being too nice. I cannot win in this relationship. It's ridiculous. But to be fair, Chandler, you're not American. You are. I don't know what you'd call it. United Statians. Because America is the continent, not the country. Yeah. Penn loves being a solo traveller. See, I get a little bit flustered when I get to certain places. I struggle with the paperwork.
Yeah, you need me. Like, I still hand you your passport.
Charlie
and things
does.
like that.
Charlie does the paperwork side of things when we travel. Hi, Jaden. Good day, mate. Good day.
Oh God.
Just watch your video and you likes and hopefully you didn't take offence by anything. Some people did take offence about our likes and dislikes. God. Yeah, Toby says, no, I do not come from the crooks in England, far as I'm aware. And if I did have cousins in England, I would be very happy to have them. But sorry, Rob, I don't think we're related. I don't think so either, Toby. I don't think so either, buddy. You should, Voya. Yeah, you should change your name to Marty McFly. Even though your last name's not McFly, but yeah.
But we know it's Marty, so it doesn't really matter.
No one else knows.
Well, he might want to keep it. Well, he doesn't want to keep it a secret.
Yeah.
On him, but...
I think Rowan's saying about Sierra Leone, saying famous large words, it's not bad anymore. I bet Sierra Leone is bad still. Bet it's awful.
It's 11 p.m. there and we're still on. You've got 2 minutes.
Jeff. I don't know who he's talking to. Don't know. Anyway. Good night, guys. 11 p.m. here. See you later, Melissa. Thank you so much for joining. We're going to be wrapping up in about 3.5 minutes. Okay. Brett is a part of the military, apparently, or his family was. No, Susan, it is an equal society, all right? I win all the time. I am always right, aren't I? It does upset you to have to say that I'm right when I'm right. Yeah? It does, doesn't it?
But you're not right that often.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yeah, you should just call the Americans, just call them Yanks. That is the easiest thing to call them, isn't it? Donald, I am very responsible. I am a proper grown-up. At the age of 32, I am very grown-up. I'm very mature.
Hey?
Yeah, I support the household. You know?
He is a modern man.
I'm a modern man.
He'll put the hoover around. He can use a washing machine.
Put some makeup under my eyes because I'm a bit modern, because my eyes are awful. Look, it's that bit there. Just, oh man, I've been using eye masks just to try and get rid of it, but look at them. It's awful. How do I do? Oh, that makes it look a little bit better.
Maybe you need to get an eye lift.
I need to see a doctor or something. A cosmetic doctor. It's awful. It's awful. See you later, Jim. It's not funny.
Wait, Mark's just put 32 and the rest. You are
No, I am
just
32.
32.
1990.
You are very nearly 33.
1990. Yeah. I feel young. I'm young at heart. None of this talk about kids and stuff. I'm far too... God, my desk is... This needs a clean. God, look at that. Oh, that needs a clean. Yeah. I don't... Oh... No, I've been putting I bought these like tea tree eye masks with collagen in it. I don't know how much they're doing.
Well, you have only used them for about 3 days. I don't think you have.
No,
really
I've used them for about 4 or 5, but I just need to get rid of like that.
He's blaming it on lack of energy drinks.
I used to have energy
drinks.
It. If I look at videos when I first started and I had energy drinks, I don't think I had the bags that I do now. But it looks awful.
I think
see
you
them.
Did.
I see them even with makeup on.
I didn't mean it like that.
Even with makeup on, right? When I put just some concealer under my eyes, I still notice it. And I always see it because of my thumbnails. I use my face from that video on the thumbnail, and I always see it, and that eye is worse. That eye is really bad.
You're that bothered. See a cosmetic surgeon.
I think I need to see a cosmetic surgeon. I'll film it and then YouTube can pay
But
for
you're
it.
terrified of most things to do with cosmetic kind of
I don't like hospitals and stuff. I don't like them. I don't do it. It's just... But yeah, no.
Yeah, there you go. Put slices of cucumber on your eyes.
Yeah, but that's why I've got the old collagen and tea tree face masks thing, eye masks. I've been using them almost every day. So, yeah, I will do that. Thanks for you. I don't. Maybe I need to tan more. Maybe if I get a bit browner. Maybe if I go on some sunbeds or something.
No, you're not going on a sunbed.
No, I'm saying if I go on beds and just have a sunbeds and tan up, then I can make my face as dark as my eyes.
No. You have no need to go on a sunbed.
Maybe that would work.
No,
Cal, you're going to have to go back because we were going to go off at 2:00. We are going off in a minute. You're late. You're late, and there's no excuse for it. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Hang on. Dylan, Jimmy Reese did a video parodying London. I watched it on his Instagram, I think, in the end. I watched it while I was walking around. And yeah, he's pretty accurate on the things on Londoners. But the problem is, I'm not from London. I don't like London. So I think London is not the stereotype, but the only thing that foreigners seem to think about of England is London. I fucking hate London. Sorry if I'm swearing. But
drinking more fixes bags under the ice. Maybe you should just drink more water.
I drink more Vimto.
No, water.
The problem is, Jeff, you say stop looking in the mirror, and it's not necessarily the mirror. It's because I'm doing YouTube videos, and I'm watching myself back, and I'm doing the thumbnails. And on my thumbnails for my reaction videos, I have my face on this thumbnail. So I have to physically look at myself, and I see it. I don't like it. I know. Just got to do something. I've got to do something about it. Really do. Yeah. Well, and you say that, don't suntan. How many people took the piss out of my white skin when I did the football kicking video and I took my shirt off? And everyone said they were blinded by my white body. Rude. People are rude to me. That's all I'm saying. See you later, Melissa. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
I do notice all the comments on other people's comments. Yeah, you're very active in the comments. Own my look. Got a big forehead.
She wants her ball.
Got a big forehead. People take the mick that I have to do like a little side sweep. People take the mick out of that. My eyes are going. I used to have a jawline that seems to have disappeared as well. It's just going Pete Tong, isn't it? It's going absolute Pete Tong. Anyway, I could wear glasses. I have some glasses. Let me get my glasses out of there. Maybe I could be one of those YouTubers that always YouTubes with glasses on. I think they're a bit dusty. They're a bit dusty. All right.
No, you can't do that.
I think they only look okay if I'm driving. Yeah.
Are these ones you bought from the airport?
I don't know. Probably any cheap things.
No, I think these
Goose
are the ones
tag.
you bought from
Some
the airport on the way to
somewhere.
honeymoon.
All right, there you go. I'm keeping these on now. You are only going to see videos with me with these glasses on, okay?
But now they can see your screens.
There you go. You can see you can see what I'm seeing. All right, there you go. I have on this one. I have my streaming setup. On that one, I have YouTube trying to keep up with comments and stuff. So yeah, let's see. Hang on, pen straight away. Look, Susan straight away. No pen. Nope, Rob. No, just wrong. Take them off. Wow, I'm offended. I am offended. They can just be. Actually, I don't really wear sunglasses.
You don't.
No, they just annoy me. Just annoy me. Sunglasses. I can't see as well when they're wearing sunglasses. Everything's darker, obviously. Man, 26 and lost. Look, you just gotta live it. Get on with it, don't you? Doesn't matter if you go bald. If I went bald, I used to shave my hair off. and then started growing it back. And I thought, well, while I've got it, I'll make the most of it. But yeah.
Just sort her out before we go.
Can you donate to the koala program in England? We probably need to go to Longleat. Maybe we need to go to Longleat.
I actually was going to say, I think we need to go to Longleat.
Maybe we'll
we can meet the koala from Cleveland.
Maybe we will do a video going to Longleat. I don't know how far away it is.
It's about an hour.
We'll go to Longleat, maybe one day. We'll film and we'll try and meet the koala that came from Cleveland.
Maybe
and we'll tell
we need to
them
go before we get our new car. Because the monkeys destroy your car. So let's take the old car and go to Longleat.
Yeah, definitely. Right. I'm going to leave it there. It's now 1:06 p.m. Not Shooksby. Same time next year. About September the 11th or 12th. 10th, 11th or 12th, something like that. We'll be coming back down when the flights go live. We'll be booking them, I think. Go to Perth first and then do an up. Anyway, see you later, Pen. Yes, Pen, I did see your Instagram message.
Bye, Marty, as well.
I will do that. Bye, Marty. Thank you so much for joining us. It's awesome to have everyone here. We didn't quite have the 300 people that kept joining us on our airport live streams, which I'm a bit disappointed about, but it's awesome to have everyone. Thank you so much, guys. Make sure you keep checking out the vlog channel. Make sure you subscribe to it if you haven't already. Make sure you like and subscribe for this channel. And yeah, just keep watching the videos. Enjoy what we do. If you've got any suggestions, if there's any... this is a big thing. If any of you've got videos that you want me to react to, please send me a link. Put it in the Discord server so I don't run out of things to react to and discover. I'd love to learn more things. Make sure you tell me about more videos that I can react to, okay? Because I don't want to run out of things. Please do that in the Discord server. Is the best place. Thanks so much. See you later, Cal, Susan, everyone, Stinky Pinky, Mark. Discord link is in the description, by the way. Yeah, enjoy. Well, I say enjoy the rest of your Sunday. You haven't really got much of it left. We will enjoy the rest of our Sunday. We're going to my mum's
for a Sunday roast.
For a Sunday roast, even though I have told her that I need to cook most of it because my mum's not a very good cook.
That's not very nice.
I did though, because she's not a very good cook. Thanks so much, guys. We will catch you next time.